David and Goliath Chapter 1. Long ago, in a small town called Bethlehem, there lived a man named Jesse. He was a kind farmer who loved God. Jesse had 8 sons. The oldest sons were tall, strong, and brave. People believed they would become great soldiers one day. But the youngest son was different. His name was David. When David was born, nobody knew that this little baby would one day become one of the greatest men in history. David was not the tallest. He was not the strongest. He was not the oldest. Many people did not even notice him. But God saw something special inside his heart. As David grew up, his older brothers learned how to fight with swords and shields. David stayed in the fields. Every morning, before the sun came up, he took his father's sheep to the green hills. He walked for hours under the hot sun. He made sure every sheep was safe. Sometimes he felt lonely. The only sounds he heard were birds singing and sheep crying. David smiled and said to the sheep, "Don't worry. I will protect you." At night, he looked up at the stars. "They are so beautiful,"
They are
he whispered.
so beautiful. Thank
God,
you, Lord,
thank you for
this
making all
beautiful
this.
world.
David loved talking to God. He believed God was always listening. One afternoon, David's oldest brother laughed at him. "David," he said, "all you do is play music and look after sheep." Another brother smiled and said, "You are too small to do anything important." David looked down for a moment. Their words hurt him. But he did not argue. He quietly answered,
David,
"Maybe I am small, but God can use anyone." His brothers laughed again and walked away. David picked up his harp and began to sing. His songs were full of love, hope, and faith. The sheep became calm as they listened. Even the wind seemed to slow down. Days turned into weeks. Weeks turned into months. David became stronger. Not because he fought people, but because he trusted God every single day. Then one evening, something terrible happened. The sheep suddenly began to run in every direction. Birds flew into the sky. The ground shook. David quickly stood up. "What is happening?" he asked. A loud growl came from behind the rocks. It was deeper than anything he had ever heard before. David held his shepherd's staff tightly. His heart began to beat fast. Slowly, a huge shadow stepped out of the darkness. David had no idea that this moment would change his life forever. If ever like this video, please like, comment and share.